Hey everyone, before we dive into this gripping story, please hit that subscribe button to join our community and stay updated with more content like this. When Sarah's gaze met mine that night, her eyes held a mix of rebellion and an eerie calm that threw me off balance. I'd only asked her a simple question: why she was so dressed up and where she was headed. With a sigh, as if my curiosity was a weight on her, she snapped, "I'm just grabbing dinner with my ex, Daniel. Don't be so jealous." That word, jealous, cut deeper than she knew. Jealousy wasn't the issue, it was betrayal, cloaked in the flimsy excuse of just dinner. We'd been married for 8 years, built on a foundation of trust, or so I thought. I could still hear the vows we'd sworn, see the dreams we'd woven together, and feel the sacrifices I'd made to keep our life steady. Yet here she was, casually announcing she'd spend her evening with a man she once loved. I wanted to trust her, but her dismissive tone, her lack of comfort, and the way she brushed by me like I was nothing told a different tale. That night dragged on forever. I sat in the living room, staring at the muted TV, waiting for her return. Every noise outside, a car's tires screeching, a door slamming, sent my heart racing. Near midnight, Sarah walked in. Her perfume hung in the air longer than usual, her lipstick slightly smudged, and she avoided my gaze, muttering something about being exhausted. I didn't push her. I just nodded. But inside, a tempest roared. Sleep was impossible. Her words echoed in my mind, "Don't be so jealous." Jealousy wasn't the problem. It was respect, or the lack of it. She trampled it, mocked it, treated it like a hurdle to her freedom. That night, I knew something had to shift. The next morning, Sarah woke up late, scrambling to get ready for work. She grabbed her purse, gave me a mechanical peck on the cheek, and rushed to the front door. But when she tried her key, it wouldn't budge. She tried again, her brow creasing, confusion morphing into panic. I stood behind her, composed but cold. She glanced back, eyes wide. "Why isn't this working? Did something happen?" I crossed my arms, my voice steady but icy. "Yes, Sarah. Something happened last night." She froze, my words sinking in. She twisted the key again, desperation in her grip, as if sheer force could undo what was already set in motion. Her hands shook, and she finally turned to me. "Ethan, what's going on? What did you do?" I took a slow breath, keeping my tone even. "I changed the locks, Sarah. You left this house yesterday as my wife, but you came back as someone I don't know anymore. This isn't just about dinner with your ex. It's about the trust you broke with those 4 careless words." Her eyes widened in disbelief. "You can't be serious. You're making this bigger than it is. It was just dinner, nothing more. You're overreacting." That word, overreacting, seared through me. I'd spent the night replaying her actions, every detail of her behavior. And now she dared to downplay my pain. "Sarah, if you valued me, if you valued our marriage, you wouldn't have gone at all. Do you think any devoted spouse would casually dine with an ex while their partner sat home, wondering why they're not enough?" Silence hung heavy between us. Her lips trembled, but no words came. Finally, she looked down and whispered, "Ethan, I didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted to feel alive again, something thrilling." Her admission sliced deeper than any deception could. So it wasn't just dinner, it was her chasing a forbidden spark, leaving me with doubt and shame. "You wanted a thrill," I said softly. "Well, here it is, the thrill of not knowing where you stand. The excitement of realizing the man who carried this marriage is done being your fallback." Tears streamed down Sarah's face, her eyes wide with shock. She reached for me, but I stepped back. Her expression shifted from anger to desperation. "Please, Ethan, don't do this. I messed up, but it's not what you think. I still love you." Her words hung fragile like brittle glass. I met her gaze, seeing only the shadow of a woman who'd wagered my trust and lost. "I still love you," she repeated, but it felt more like a plea than a truth. I shook my head, my chest tight but my resolve firm. "Love doesn't act like this, Sarah. Love doesn't hide behind excuses or chase thrills in the past. Love shields, it doesn't gamble." She collapsed then, clutching her purse as if it could steady her, her knees buckling. I stood quiet, watching the woman I'd built a life with crumble at our doorstep. The same doorstep where she'd once stood glowing in her wedding dress, promising fidelity. The irony stung. I turned toward the kitchen, her sobs echoing behind me. Part of me ached to hold her, to wipe away the night before. But a stronger, wiser part knew that forgiving her too easily would only invite more betrayal. She had to bear the weight of her choices. "Where am I supposed to go?" she whispered through tears. I paused, my back to her. "Maybe wherever you went last night. I'm sure Daniel's door is open." The bitterness in my voice wasn't my proudest moment, but it was raw. She gasped, her sobs sharper. "It wasn't like that. Please, Ethan, don't throw us away." I turned, meeting her eyes with all the calm I could muster. "I didn't throw us away, Sarah. You did when you called me jealous, when you labeled me overreacting, when you chose someone else's company over the man who stood by you. That's when you made your choice. I'm just living with it." The silence that followed felt absolute. She rose slowly, her face streaked with mascara and remorse. For the first time, she looked diminished, not by me, but by the lies that had stripped her of her former grace. As she walked down the driveway, clutching her purse like it was all she had left, I felt no victory. Only something sharper, cleaner.